Also, I do cold plunge therapy, and usually I talk about it all the time, just for the mental benefits of pushing myself and doing it. And now it seems like they're starting to, Wim Hof is starting to go viral, and people are loving all this stuff, and people are looking into it. When you look at the hot cold therapy, heat shock proteins, all those types of things that come out when you do this, what are the benefits with hot and cold therapy that you're noticing? And then also, what do you recommend for people who might decide to buy a sauna or might decide to start doing cold plunges? Is there too much? Is there too little that you find?
Well, again, we're on the cutting edge, and Wim Hof is right on the bleeding edge.
Mm-hmm.
The science says that, turning on heat shock proteins and hot temperature saunas in general do seem to have long-term benefits on health. There are some studies that I have referenced in my book, which people can go to get more detail. But typically it's in Finland, where pretty much every house seems to have a sauna. If you look at people who do a lot of sauna bathing, they are protected. I think it was 30% less chance of having a heart attack late in life. So those studies are convincing. Actually, I was surprised how convincing the data is. Exactly how they work, we don't know. It might also involve the turning on of these longevity genes due to hormesis. The cold therapy is actually less known about, but the best explanation I can give right now is that there are longevity genes that respond to cold, not just hot.
Mm-hmm.
The sirtuin genes that I work on, there's one called number 3, sirtuin 3, that comes on during cold. And it's really healthy. It turns on the body's brown fat processes and burns energy. It revs up the mitochondria, the battery packs in the cell. And brown fat, which we didn't even know existed 20 years ago in adults, it's usually baby fat. Babies cannot shiver. They have to use brown fat to get warm. But adults can build it up, particularly on the back and other regions. It depends on how old you are and who you are. But being cold, I bet you that Wim Hof has a ton of brown fat, and that keeps his metabolism going. But also brown fat secretes these little hormones that are increasingly thought to be healthy as well. So it's not just your fat that's in good shape that your whole body